Hey friends, welcome to Christy Reacts. If you're new here, I'm Christy, and here's where we watch all the shows and movies that you recommend. And right now, we're literally in the middle of The Sopranos, the whole entire show. Today we're gonna watch season 4, episode 5 and 6, titled Pie Oh My and Everybody Hurts. We're now seeing the show become a little more serious. They're giving us more attention in the group and in the family, and we're seeing less of Melfi and more of Tony and everyone being more greedy. I'm no longer seeing this middle-aged group of chubby men as relatable and adorable and funny, and now I'm seeing them for what they really are, greedy murderers, who I love very, very much. In the last couple of episodes, we are seeing Chris grow a little more into his character as Tony names him acting capo while Paulie is in jail. And we're also seeing a big lack of loyalty and frankly, tolerance within the group. For example, Johnny was ready to clip Ralphie because Ralphie made a really horrible joke about Johnny's wife. And Tony was ready to clip Johnny Tony was ready to clip Johnny to get him off Ralph's ass. Not because he loves Ralph, but because Ralph is the top producer who makes Tony a lot of money. So we're really seeing them for who they are, interested in their own benefit, in their own gains, in their own money. For today's episode, I promised I would do this. I made myself a little meat and cheese plate so I could eat gabagool with y'all, and poured myself a glass of vino so I could have lunch. So we're having lunch, but disclaimer, this is not and will never be a mukbang channel or an ASMR channel, and pictures of my feet are not for sale, so stop asking. If you are interested in the full-length reaction to watch along with me, go check out my Patreon, which I just reshuffled and changed all around my tiers. I made them all more accessible for everyone and added more perks and good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, I want to give a warm welcome to the newest member of our sponsor tier. Yay! I haven't said who it is. He is a long-standing subscriber. He has supported us from the first moment we opened Patreon, from the beginning of the channel. He's very special to us, and he is Treat of Jones. Welcome, my friend. You have joined the very elite group of sponsors who are Bradley, John Colson, Derek Davis, and Matt N. My channel loves you, and so do I, baby. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. All you have to do is click that little button. It's right there. Just give it a little ding. And how about we kick it off? I have my hydration station and my headphones, and I'm gonna go find my cheese platter. So I'll be right back. And let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, check out my little platter. Here's gabagool, it's delicious. Here's some calabrese and hot salami. I got some chips, and I got some really delicious cheese infused with basil and sun-dried tomatoes. And this is hot honey because I use it on everything, and some strawberries for dessert. This is my lunch, and big wine. Right or wrong. Gabagool. It's my favorite cold cut. I used to prefer prosciutto, but since I tried the gabagool, my life has changed. Oh yeah, I'm interested in seeing this storyline. Whatever happened with Aid and the FBI, undercover FBI agent.
Glenn-Levitt, right, Tom?
Yeah.
So?
Yum. Love a Glenn-Levitt.
An FBI informant.
Oh my god.
I must have been in a cell phone ranch car and I fucked her face up before I killed her.
Oh my god, she's traumatized. She thinks she's paranoid.
He's dropping those estate papers off tomorrow.
Good, I'm anxious to look them over.
Honestly, I would be too. I would also be super paranoid.
Jesus Christ, he's pissing his pants.
Dang. Oh my god. You don't mess with them. I would never. I would run away before becoming an informant. I don't care if they offer me immunity, whatever. Gone. Janice. Oh, she's spying. Oh, they live next door?
Hello?
Adriana, it's me.
What the fuck are you doing calling me here?
Don't hang up because I'll just call back.
Norman, I gotta take this.
8, I got a balayage at 11.
I'm getting lights and wax.
Well, wait.
They better wait.
Janice, hi.
Hi.
No. Don't get your claws into Bobby.
I made Bobby and the kids some of my chicken marsala.
Anytime you want to drop Sophia and little Bobby off, don't be shy.
I love that they're competing to help him.
It's better the first night, so enjoy.
Thank you, Jojo.
Janice, what? Go sit down. What are you doing? This is not your home. I know. Bobby is so nice. And Janice.
I'll bet.
Ay, perdón.
Ziti.
Karen made that. That's her last CD before she died.
Oh my God.
No.
Eat it.
I loved her so much.
Bobby's so different from the others.
Hi, Adriana.
Eat shit, Danielle.
Straight to the point.
Tony would never let anything happen to Christopher.
He loved Pussy Bompin' Sarah. What happened to him?
He
Well,
went in the witness protection program.
You went into the program? You know anything about that?
No.
I think we would have heard.
You're going to be working with Agent Sanseverino here.
you're dumping her?
About the little creatures. Good luck with that. I mean it.
Yeah, she told you that in confidence. I hate her. She's really sad. She's sad. I mean, she lost a friend, or what she considered a friend at the time. I'm sad for Aid.
Gave me a free tip on a medical stock that's going to move soon. He said we should put $10,000 in it. Well, that much of Dell Computer bought in 1989 is worth $5 million today.
Yes. Get into anything tech.
That kind of money on hand right now. Things are
What?
tight.
You have things stashed away in the dog food.
It sounded like a wonderful opportunity.
What are you gonna do, man?
What are you gonna do, huh? That's why you gotta make your own money so you can spend your own money. Carm.
You on a horse, Tony?
I thought about it a couple times, but it's an animal, it's a commitment.
Same. I feel the same way, although I love animals.
Maybe you should try holding her back. You know, keep something for the finish.
Horse is a front runner. She likes running up front.
Tony, all due respect, I'm inclined to defer to the experts.
Me too.
And tell that midget not to be shy with the whip.
I hate him. I hate Ralph.
Only his mother had taken that advice.
Aha!
Morning, Uncle June. Great time.
She brought him the chicken.
Some delicious chicken marsala.
Ah, you didn't make that.
This thing with Bobby, he needs help with those kids.
He needs help? I'm on trial for my life here. Yesterday, Bobby was home.
Why?
You're supposed to be taking care of something for me, that's why. Each of us is alone in the fucking universe.
Literally. Literally.
A blue chip portfolio like your cousin's suggesting to keep pace with
It's a
inflation.
good idea.
If it makes your wife happy, go with God.
Go with God. Do it.
Carmela's a smart woman. We start winning in the market, it's gonna be Intel this and Coca-Cola that. Never end.
So what? Are you threatened by a smart woman who can make her own money? Then we ain't gonna be friends.
But present day, if something unforeseen should arise, divorce, say, that type of trust is irrevocable.
But why would he have such doubts about Carmela? I mean, they're never gonna get divorced. They're gonna be happily ever after. Well, they both have affairs separately.
Come on, baby, come on, girl.
Move out. I hate this fucking pygmy.
Mother and Kyle joins the front runners.
She's coming around. Jesus, look at her go.
She wins. I hate animals for entertainment, races. I hate this, but I'm happy she won. And she stood back throughout until the end, like Tony suggested. So 8-1. He put $5,000 into it. Did he made 40 grand?
You are not going unthanked. You? I'm giving a taste of my win.
It was his idea.
You called it. End of story.
Nice.
Oh, you will not regret this, Tony, truly. This is the best thing for all of us. It'll give us such peace of mind.
I'm glad you're investing and not just saving your money in bags of dog food.
Oh, I'm not gonna sign that one.
Why not?
I don't think it's a good idea. It's irrevocable. And we don't want to get locked in.
To what?
What are you doing in bed? We got dinner with Tony and Camilla tonight.
Oh, I can't go. I'm sick.
She's trying to avoid him. Oh no.
Nothing ever goes my way.
He's doing drugs. Is he trying to manipulate us with drugs?
Just a spoonful, Jan. That's enough, thanks.
If you want to manipulate me, cheese, gabagool, just food, not drugs.
It was nice of you to pick him up for me, Janice. And making dinner.
Enjoy, everybody.
You're not a family, Janice. Go home.
Can we eat in front of the TV?
Yeah.
That's rude.
I'm the one barging in. You go right in there. You know how to set up the TV trays.
She's trying to sneak her way into this family.
I told you, I don't want them to be spoiled because they lost their mother.
You listen to him. He's the father.
And Junior's been so good to me, and I'm letting him down. Fuck him. He only
That's
thinks
right.
of himself, selfish old fuck.
That's right.
Listen to me.
Every day is worse than the last.
Bobby, my uncle loves you.
He's really depressed.
So you're gonna get up tomorrow morning and you're gonna do what needs to be done, aren't you?
I mean, sure. I must.
So, Dr. Doolittle, any thoughts?
Only 6 furlongs.
Short race like this, let her blow him away.
Okay. Does Tony know about horses? Is he going by his intuition?
Stretch Biomai has the rail in the lead. Biomai.
Biomai.
Run, you fucking nag! Come on, Clyde!
Come on, baby,
Biomai.
yeah!
And Biomai hits the wire first. Little Camille was second and Tennis Harbor third.
I hope you choke, Ralph.
Once again, your horse wisdom is not going unappreciated.
Nice. Thank you, Ralph. We hate you, but we'll take your money. How much? How much?
Heading to the winner's circle is
Do you want more?
Yours and trained by Lois Petit.
That's it. That's it, Tony. Come on, don't be greedy. It's a lot of money. You guys, my lunch is delicious. What are you having for lunch? She's mad at him because he didn't sign it.
Which you like better, the lilies or the roses? It's okay. Let's buy that stock.
We split. It's too late. We missed it.
I'd be mad. What's he eating? It looks like peanut butter. And that looks like chicken. He can't be dipping his chicken in his peanut butter.
You're Teddy Generetti, aren't you? The shop steward for Local 184.
Guilty.
Took Hoffman for president. I heard he's got 184's vote. I think it's a mistake.
I know what you're trying to do.
You look like a smart guy. I can see why your local puts their faith in you to do the right thing. I might as well put a bullet in my head. Here, here, and here.
What's the matter with you?
I'm glad to see you.
Okay. Now you know where it is, in case you need it. Do you ever need it? I wish she just, like, left or started over or...
Maybe we
She's
should
so
try someplace
good.
else. I saw this thing on TV.
Is
a
she
tour of the
listening
towns
to
in
me?
Santa Barbara.
I had that fucking bird watching me when I got made. I'm already under a, what do you call it, possibly.
Remember?
Stop with that.
Remember the bird? He thought it was a bad omen.
So if you love me, stir my eggs, okay?
Rude. She's nice. She deserves something better. It's hard for me to say this because I love Chris, and I think Chris is also nice, but I think he has this person who he really is. He grew up into this mafia, and they're all murderers, greedy murderers.
The fuck you think cheese is? Mo.
If you
investigation outlined how accounting
The fuck?
Good one.
What kind of likeness is that? Fucking fodder for cartoonists now?
This would bother him. I'm glad. I'm glad it bothered him.
I took care of the thing. Last night.
The guy, you saw him?
Him and 184 won't be a problem.
Janice?
She's been wonderful through all this. Looking after Bobby Jr. and Sophia, bringing dinner over the house.
She's a terrible cook.
She made lasagna the other night. Delicious. With sweet sausage along with the beef.
And a layer of basil leaves right underneath the cheese?
Yum.
That's right.
That's Camilla's lasagna.
Everyone knows that Janice is a piece of shit.
You don't know what this guy did for me. Something I can't talk about. Something that was ruining my whole life, and he made it right.
Oh, his dad.
Would I owe him, I would follow that man into hell.
See, he was trying to groom him into literally that, and he's doing it.
We're having Sunday dinner at Tony's, and you're coming. I don't care if your mother's dying.
Chris, you're terrible. I'm disappointed in you.
At 43 Bellingham Boulevard, apartment 4B, Paramus, New Jersey, and was initially rented by Ira Ibarrad on September 16th, 1998.
What a threatening look.
Patsy Parisi, he goes to White Plains all the time. He gets these suits. Some guy came in and Patsy went out and got him a bunch of suits. Boss and stuff.
See? How hard was that?
Pretty hard. She may die. She may die over this. You don't realize, but if she dies, blood's on your hands. FBI.
What about this?
Karen Seedy?
She wants to get rid of all things Karen so she can step in, take over. Y'all, I finished my plate of cheese and meats. I have half a strawberry and some crackers and some honey, but I'm done. This was great lunch. Thank you all for coming to my private lunch experience.
I think we should switch her shoes to those titanium ones that Heshy was telling me about. They don't weigh anything.
Sure. Why not?
Nice. They're co-parenting nicely.
You don't have to answer it.
Who's that?
I see what it is.
It's your random Gumar.
I need to speak with Mr. Ralph.
It's your maid.
Because the horse is very, very sick.
Oh.
And he put the horse in my name, and he said I won't get in no trouble.
Your horse is sick, and the vet won't do nothing until he gets paid.
These
Damn.
guys, no compassion for the fucking animals whatsoever. Tell her to call 555-0157.
I was gonna say maybe Tony can help, since he's ripping the benefits of the horse.
Carmela, can you shut the door?
No, she
Carmela,
cannot.
can you please shut the door?
She's mad at you. That's a funny.
The horse is very sick, and she said to call because they needed the
Wait a minute,
money.
slow down.
He may to die, and the doctor, he won't do nothing until he gets
All right,
the
all
money.
right. Tell him I'll take care of it.
He loves animals too. Look, I actually did eat everything except this half a cracker and this piece of cracker that fell on the carpet. So I won't eat it because it has dog hair on it.
Where are you going?
Ralphie Cifaretto's horse is sick, and they can't find him. So somebody's got to go down there and pay the vet.
We followed you home?
The horse is sick.
No, aid, no, aid, no, aid. I don't like this for you. You deserve so much better.
I gave her a shot. She's quieted down.
Here's your fucking money. You better hope she's gonna be all right.
Baby. Tony, I went into this episode thinking you're a greedy murderer and I shouldn't cut you so much slack. But now I see you being really compassionate towards animals. And it's so complex. It's so complicated. You're such a complex character. The goats. This makes him happy. Animals make him so happy. You noticed? Wow. What a beautiful last scene. That was gorgeous. The fact that he felt when the goat came in, he gave this little smile like he's happy with the animals. I identify with that so much. I keep hitting this. I identify with that so much. I feel so bad for Aid. Christopher's neglecting her a little. She's paranoid about the FBI stuff.
When I look at the Great Pyramid, the level of organization
Doing drugs again.
that these ancient Egyptians had.
I mean, get it, Cosette. Get your cold pizza.
Oh?
Meet me in 20 minutes in the old Webendorfer factory parking lot.
How are you going to snap out of it and be there in 20 minutes looking normal? And you know, if Tony sees you like this, he gonna be mad. Oh, AJ.
There's no fucking way I'm going to the army.
Yeah, because his old man will put a horse's head in some senator's bed.
You ever get paranoid? They'll like shoot up your house like in Godfather 2?
They probably got armed guards and...
Oh my god, that's an actor. What did I see him on recently?
His dad owns a strip club, though.
Let's go.
We get carded.
We can just stop by.
I mean, it's not a bad idea for 16-year-olds.
You been drinking? Me and Aid had some wine at the house. I gotta make it my #1 priority to limit my exposure to potentially damaging conversations and wiretap shit like that. Over the next couple of years, more and more, I'm gonna be giving my orders through you.
Interesting.
And then finally, only through you. Those other guys, Sil, Paulie, one thing they're not.
His family.
They're not my blood.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna take this family into the 21st century.
We're already in the 21st century, though. What you did for me, that fuck who killed my father, I'll never forget that.
Oh.
This is it?
It's closed.
Oh, shit. This place. This is the pork store. I think I got it all messed up. This is where my dad's office is.
This is stupid. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just go. This is stupid. I agree, teenager.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know anybody else was here.
Well, wouldn't you know? It's Furio. I hope they have an affair. Do they? Don't tell me.
Doesn't he seem lonely? I was telling Jessica about him this morning. You know, the hygienist in Dr. Macera's office? I think she was having an affair with Dr. Macera. Their office Christmas card.
Oh, yeah, there's his hand on her ass.
On her ass.
Don't worry about him. Stay out of it.
Date won't hurt.
What do you want to bother?
Speaking of gossip, remember that nice sales lady?
Gloria.
You know what Jerry told me about her?
What?
She died.
Oh
She committed suicide.
my god. Oh my god.
She hung herself from a chandelier.
My god, Gloria.
I told my brother you know people who lend money.
Some business in France. A group is purchasing an Armagnac property. I got 100,000 into it, and I need 50 more to secure the North American distribution rights.
Armagnac, so I wouldn't be just vouching for you. I, in essence, would be the lender.
Okay.
Can you clear off table 4? Thank you.
Charmaine.
She's French?
No, she's annoying.
Artie, you want to bring in some meaningful money? Why don't you get your friend Anthony Soprano to pay his tab? It's close to $6,000, Arthur.
That's a lot of money.
Gloria Trillo.
Oh, well, she's no longer with us.
You know where she went?
Heaven. Kind of like hell, actually. She was psychopath. Purgatory. Let's be nice.
I got the impression she wasn't very lucky with men, that sort of thing. She did leave a note on her desk. Later, they told us it was just copy for a classified ad.
This is a rare pleasure. Or is it medium well?
Huh.
I'd like to borrow a little money.
How little?
50,000. It's for a couple of weeks.
I think I'm gonna pass. Sorry. Listen, if you don't pay me back, I ain't gonna be able to hurt you.
It's better if you stay away from that. Melfi!
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Everybody hunky-dory.
Well, you know, onward and upward.
How's Gloria Trullo? She's still, hanging around?
It's a terrible tragedy.
So you fucking know. You fucking lie. You let me fucking sit there!
Please sit down, you're scaring me. You've been drinking.
I bet you didn't cut her a deal because you're fucking incompetent.
I give my patients everything I've got.
Dang, Tony.
She was a good kid.
She was a psychopath.
She was fucking crazy, and I told you.
Yeah.
She slipped through everyone's grasp.
You know, she reached out to me for me to care, and I wasn't there for her.
I feel so bad for him. I mean, clearly, she's not his responsibility, but, I mean, he tipped her over.
Officer Ferretto called me and told me you came to him for money? You need something, you don't come to me?
Because you haven't paid the bill at Vesuvius, so I thought you didn't have any.
Elodie's brother needs a bridge loan, $50,000, and I get back 57.5 in 10 days. North American distribution rights for Domaine, Vézelay, Armagnac.
Oh, you got it.
I told you, Tony, no.
Yeah, man, what the fuck am I? A toxic person or something?
Yes.
You a great guy, Tom.
Come here.
I don't want there to be any trouble there.
Sniffed a nice cigar. You see what I mean?
He is depresso.
Hey.
Dinner's almost ready.
Throwback. Are you dreaming this?
What you wanna say? This or this?
Poor girl.
Yeah, Soprano Family Living Trust, as discussed.
Now, when I croak, it's her problem.
You have made me so happy, Tony. And if I was like obnoxious about this.
It's okay, Carm. We love you.
That's my lava cookies for the bake sale. Would you like a couple for your coffee, Bri?
I'll take one for my coffee.
That's a nice suit. What is it? Yeah, I noticed you like the good stuff.
My only vice.
Call this number. Yes, for Patsy. Tell him I said to take care of you.
Thanks, Tony. You're a great guy.
Sure. He's the greatest. You were drunk last night. You offered Artie money. You called Brian.
Hi, Mom. This is Devin.
Hi, Devin. How are you?
Really well. It's nice to meet you.
Careful of my Yadro, please.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry.
Oh, what do you call it?
Yadro. I don't even want to say how much it costs.
How much is the Yadro?
$3,000.
It's a lot of money.
My sister's dorm.
At Columbia? I'll call a car service.
How much is that?
Well, I'll put it on my Amex.
Nice.
I pictured your house different. I thought it'd be like Don Corleone's compound with gate, wall, big old Cadillacs. Isn't that stupid?
Yes.
I'm like a gangster dude's girlfriend.
Oh, to be a teenager.
Are you sure this is it?
Brook Avenue and 161st Street.
Kind of sketch.
I'm Meadow, Lightness Man's sister.
I'm Devin.
Hi.
Can I talk to you?
Anthony, no.
Just for a little while. Why not?
I don't even want to think about it. It's my bed. How am I going to go in there after? I thought we'd go to the Alphabets. A friend of my sister's reading. She's a novelist.
Boring.
I think they're overwhelmed. I mean, they're in a cycle. They keep having kids. They're on food stamps and welfare.
And my mom could go out and buy a statue for $3,000.
Look at them teenagers being aware of the world.
Is Jean-Philippe okay? He was gonna call me. I left him a couple of messages. He didn't call me back. Did you hear from him?
Oh my God, did he run away with your 50 grand?
We don't see you here anymore. Or up at the house either.
Christopher, you can't seem to shake this flu. Billy Joel, maybe you shouldn't count on us.
Oh, what am I gonna do with those tickets?
God, I love marrow.
I've never had marrow. Is that the next thing I eat here?
So you and Bobby Bacala, huh?
So that's it. What is so fucking compelling to you about my personal business?
Jesus Christ, am I such an ogre? I was just gonna say he's a nice guy. I salute. And what am I, a toxic person?
Yes.
You can leave the bottle.
Tony, you need to pay.
Artie, put that on my tab.
Pay for your tab. Good time to talk about it while he has a stick in his hand.
Frankly, I'm a little concerned. I can't get a hold of Jean-Philippe. He doesn't return my calls.
You gotta go over there.
You show up.
They miss a payment. They start acting like they're doing you a favor if they give you anything. And then you're gonna spend all your time hounding them.
By the way, Tony, pay me all the money you owe me. Vesuvio is not him, Artie, it's Vesuvio.
Those, fucking shoes you wear, what are they, designer? Where's my money?
Do it, Artie.
Stand up, you frog-eating fudge-to-gots. I will fuck you up.
That's right.
Oh, Arthur, hello. Credit Lyonnais, they didn't come through with a second round of financing yet.
I want my money.
I just told you, I don't have it.
Well, when are you gonna get it?
I don't know if it's going to happen, all right?
Oh my God.
They were not convinced to our business model.
You fucking French fucking lying cocksucker!
Oh my God. Don't even tell Tony about this because that's embarrassing.
My earring! I want my money! Fuck you!
If I see you again, I'll kill you.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no. This is embarrassing.
Help you guys?
It's okay, Ted. Hi, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Artie. And he ripped off your earring that you got to look cool after you separated with Charmaine.
And I loved you, and I'm sorry I let you down.
Artie? What's the matter? What's wrong with you?
I'm a complete and total failure.
This is your chance,
Take care,
Tony.
Charmaine.
No.
What did you do, Artie?
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. Artie, you hear me? Don't go to sleep.
I know. Send someone to his house.
So this is like a real Picasso.
Well, my dad collects his later stuff.
I feel so stupid. My mother's stupid Yadro, and we have a housekeeper 3 days a week.
I don't care.
I mean, if it wasn't such a big deal, why didn't you say something?
What's she gonna say? Oh, I have more money than you. My family has more money than you. Nobody cares.
The money's gone.
Can't you come and talk to me?
Take the restaurant.
I don't want the fucking restaurant.
And how am I gonna pay you back?
Well, wipe my tab at the restaurant.
Thank you. What about the rest of the money?
I'll assume the guy's dead. Collect the 50 G's.
Thank you. The cobwebs are now removed. You knew exactly what was gonna happen. You can see 20 moves down the road. Please, I don't blame you. I envy you.
I don't think so.
Your mind goes through all the permutations at like internet speed and realizes, oh, worst case scenario, I eat for free.
You're disgraceful.
I'm sorry.
Now, fuck that. You got mugged. outside of your house. It was a street crime. Kids. They ripped your earring out of your ear. You were bleeding. You went inside your house. You took a bunch of pills to kill the pain because you knew you'd have to wait at the emergency room for a couple hours. I didn't loan you shit.
He for free. What do you feel, Carmela, seeing him like that with someone else?
I'd like to propose a toast to our host.
Here, here.
For being a great guy who I'm proud to call a new friend.
I mean, great guy, good friend. I don't know.
According to him, it's subconscious, second nature.
Do you think your reaction would have been the same if it all hadn't happened a week or so after you found out about Gloria?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was definitely, the timing was definitely.
Made a donation to the suicide hotline in her name, and that's it.
That's sweet. That's sweet of him.
How come your dad doesn't have that Don Corleone money?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's unpack all of this. I'll be Melfi. You will all be Tony. You ready? Okay, great episodes, but really quick, I want to talk about how I started this whole video saying that I see them for who they really are and that Tony is really this heartless, greedy murderer. And then halfway through the first episode, or like deep into the first episode that we watched, we see him be really compassionate and vulnerable and kind of raw with the animals, which I know that it doesn't make up for all the bad things he does in life, but it's a redeeming quality that you get from Tony that makes me think, like makes me still like him, see him as a human being. And I don't think that he purposefully lent Artie this money knowing that Artie wouldn't pay back or would be able to pay back, and then he has his debt wiped. I think he was really doing it out of the bottom of his heart because he was feeling really raw and vulnerable and drunk because he found out about Gloria, which if I were Tony, I would also have some feelings of guilt, but not enough. Like, I think that he handled it perfectly. He had a moment, he got drunk, he thought about her, he made a donation, and now he moves on, which is kind of what is the healthy way to deal with this. Because I wouldn't say that he's responsible for it. She was already dealing with her own issues. He was just the last thing that kind of pushed her over the limit. Although we do kind of see the hold that Tony has on Christopher when he tells him that in the next couple of years he's going to start communicating things through Christopher, giving him like a higher rank in the family. And I know that he's doing this also to have a hold on him, to kind of manipulate him to be loyal. Remember when he was telling, Christopher was telling Aid, like, you don't know what he's done for me. That was part of the plan. Tony telling Christopher about Christopher's dad, that was part of Tony's plan, calculated plan to create this bond between them two. So again, being kind of heartless / calculaty versus being compassionate towards animals, and I don't know. Tony. I also really don't like how Janice is trying to manipulate Bobby into liking her. She's throwing all these little things like kind of spoiling the kids and pushing Jojo away from the house and just sitting at the table and taking the food that people have given Bobby and bringing it somewhere. He brought Junior the chicken marsala, and then she also wants to cook Karen Ziti. I think she just wants to get her memory out and kind of like step into that role in Bobby's home. And I seriously, honestly don't recommend it. Junior also doesn't recommend it. So Bobby, please listen to everyone that's screaming at the screen right now. Don't fall for it. Janice sucks. It's really interesting to see AJ grow into that teenager who, you know, messes around with girls and like cares about whose parent has more money. And on the other hand, we see Meadow, who is turning into this like ethical person, and she's volunteering or entering in this place that offers legal advice to people that can't afford it. And I think I love this path for Meadow. I think she's growing out of her teen years. Y'all know how I feel about teenagers, no offense. If you have one or are one or are thinking of becoming one. But I just think it's interesting to see how AJ is now becoming this kid that cares about that while Meadow is growing out of it. And Christopher is doing drugs, which makes me really sad, and is getting Aid into it as well. I don't know what's going to happen with Aid being an FBI informant, but she's having a lot of paranoia. She thinks everyone's talking about her. She's not showing up to function. She's not trying to not see Tony. And I think this is going to ultimately break her. I feel like she either has to get out of it or like, what's the alternative? I don't know what's the alternative there. And that is it for today. Thank you all for watching with me, for watching me eat lunch, for eating lunch with me, drinking a little glass of vino. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for the full-length reaction. And if you are on Instagram, follow me at Christy Reacts. And again, a huge shout out to my channel sponsors, to all my patrons, to my friend Tony Aragon. And I will see you all next time. Bye. I think we're good.